The Game Gear Micro. Look at this. So it's already available on the Amazon pre-order. In fact, it is right here. So it's about $54. You can buy all 4 of them. Game Gear Micro does not appear to be on the Amazon US site just yet. So let's take a look at this. So we're going to show the video in just a second. I'm going to respond to it as it's happening. I'm using Chrome, so it normally translates everything as you go along. As you can see, it did translate this. And you can see it's got 4 different versions, which you'll also see in the video itself. So let's take a look at each side. Here's the unit. It's back as a mascot where you can play Game Gear. Of course, the thing is a micro, so it's got a 1-inch monitor. So it comes with 4 colors and 4 games for each one of them. It looks like it's using almost like the TurboGrafx Mini / SNES style / NES Classic style interface, which is fine. I don't mind that. Oh look, they come together. And it's still M2, which is even better, because you know it's going to be quality emulation. So 4 main colors, and each game is different. I like they call it a recorded game. That's probably just a translation. So here's the specs of it. It's pretty tiny. It uses 2 AAA alkaline batteries, but you can also use the USB cable. It does not show that it has a HDMI output, which without it is just messed up. So let's take a look at the next page. Okay, so here we are translated. By the way, if you use Chrome, it will auto-translate. So the black one, which is the one I'd probably buy anyway, because all my consoles have to be black, up to and including the GameCube, even though the default one was purple. So let's see, Sonic, Puyo, I assume that's Puyo Puyo, Outrun, and I don't know what Royal Stone is. I never played it. Sonic and Tails, Gunstar Heroes. Actually, right now the blue one has a better games list. Or at least the first 2. I don't know what these bottom 2 are. I'm not a big RPG guy, so I'm going to say the yellow one is not for me. And then the red one, the Last Bible. I already have Game Gear Shinobi on the 3DS, and Columns I could get on the 3DS, but I have it on the Genesis, and I'd rather have that. Take a look at this thing here. So they don't actually have a whole lot in there right now, and here's the basics. So the first page is the main specifications. The recorded titles. So these are the titles they're telling us about. I don't remember it being anything other than black and blue, though. And then this is just the dealer. It's only going to be sold here. And this is the attachment for it. You need a big window. Honestly, this thing doesn't even look like it'd be comfortable to play. And then you've got the shirts and stuff. Wow. You will not be getting any more than 16 titles, and that means you have to buy all. So this is just a collectible. This isn't actually anything too exciting. In all honesty, I was expecting something a bit more significant. I was almost certain that they were going to make their CD-based games compatible, or at least allow Microsoft to make their CD games compatible with their new Xbox console. Oh, there is an HDMI port. Look at that. Look at... No, I'm sorry. That is the micro USB. There's the headphone jack. They show all sides. I do not see an HDMI port anywhere, unless something comes off on one of these little ports right here. This is where the cartridge would have gone in on the original Game Gear, and then this is where the batteries go. It has to be that way. I don't know, it could be reversed. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not seeing anything in here that's too exciting. I'll buy one of them. I'm not buying them all, that's for sure. So here's your collection here. This one right here is the one I'd care about more. I mean, if I'm going to buy one, it's going to be this one. There's not really a whole lot here for me, although I think Gunstar Heroes and Sonic and Tails might be a little bit more exciting, and then there's nothing really on this one for me at all. And then you've got this, which of course you'll have to buy that if you actually want to be able to see the damn thing. Let's take a look at the video. So there's the original Game Gear. That thing was terrible on batteries, and I have one somewhere in my house, I just cannot find it. The Sonic thing is truly historical in their world.
SEGA 設立60周年を記念してミニを超えるミクロサイズに
Look, and now it's an itty bitty tiny thing. And there it is, in 4 colors. I like how it still has the mono speaker. That's a nice little touch, an homage to the original. Still has the same crappy D-pad too, but it is bigger in comparison to the actual original. So those are the 4 games for the black one. Sonic, I had that game. That looks like a Puyo Puyo. Outrun, I mean I have the one on the Switch, so I don't really care about that. I don't care about RPGs. Let's take a look at the blue one. Sonic and Tails, I have that on some compilation. Gunstar Heroes, the Genesis version's probably superior. Don't care about that game. Don't care about that game. Yellow. I don't care about Shining Force in the least. I'm just not an RPG type of person. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. What the hell is she doing to that green thing? Oh, it's another Puyo Puyo game. Red. So, I'm not familiar with the last Bible series. I mean, it looks like an interesting dungeon crawler, to be quite honest. I have that game on the 3DS. I have that game somewhere. And then here's the attachments, you can actually see it. And that's pretty much the entire video. No mention of HDMI, which I already mentioned. And it's about 50 bucks. So what do you think? Are you gonna buy one? Let me know in some of those comments below and have a good one.
If you got this far, you probably liked the video. Well, how about checking out some of these other ones? And if you like them too, please subscribe. Have a good one.